Hello, you lovely humans. A warm welcome or welcome back to my channel. We do reality shows on here with the occasional gameplay videos from time to time, but today we are about to kickstart another exciting reality series. That's right, we are about to start Sims Big Brother, and in this video you will get all the deets. Tour the Big Brother house and of course meet the cast that's gonna entertain us this summer. Let's get to it. We'll first go through the Big Brother format, just for those who aren't familiar. Big Brother starts with a predetermined number of contestants called house guests. At the beginning of the week, there is a competition to determine the head of household, aka the HOH. The HOH is then responsible to nominate 2 people for eviction, aka elimination from the game. Then, another competition is held for the power of veto, aka POV, where the HOH, the 2 nominees, and 3 randomly chosen house guests will compete. The person who wins the POV will get the chance to remove one of the nominees from the block if they so choose to do so. The HOH then renominates the house guests if the nominations change. Otherwise, the rest of the house will then vote to evict one of the 2 nominees. And whoever has the highest number of votes will be evicted. If there's a tie, the HOH will then break the tie. The game then goes on and on until the final 2, with twists and turns along the way that I will explain. Unlike an actual week in the real show, a week in this series will be done in 4 days. Don't worry, it's still a lot of time for house guests to mingle, and I've tried it before. It helps pace the game faster and make the episodes not too long. So the schedule is as follows. Day 1 of a week will be the HOH competition, followed by nominations on day 2. Day 3 will have the POV competition and then the POV ceremony later that night. Day 4 will feature the eviction ceremony and then rinse and repeat. Alright, let's make a quick tour of the Big Brother house now, shall we? The exterior of the house is not the point. We have blue and orange as primary colors, but the magic is inside. Upon entering the Big Brother house, you will be graced with the marvelous memory wall with our 12 house guests this season. Let's head to the right first. Our living area is majestic and deep sea themed, and here you have an area for the nomination ceremony. You do not want to sit in those chairs, as beautiful as they look. Next to this area is a football table and also a nice sandy hallway with some yoga mats for those who want to get into a zen mode. This room with the warning signs, this is the have-not room. Have-nots are for the house guests who perform the worst in the HOH competition for that week. They will sleep in this room with rusty walls and uncomfortable beds, and also wear weird stuff for the week. Yeah, it's a little rough, but it's fun for us to see. Before we head down the hallway, let's take a look upstairs for a quick second. These are both reading areas which have flirty paintings, so they can definitely get some people in the mood. Hey, gotta encourage some showmances, okay? This area is darker and more vintage, while this area is lighter and more colorful. Oh, and there's some meditation stools as well if they need it. This nice room at the end is the HOH room! Yay! The HOH of the week gets their own room with the best amenities, the best bathroom, and the best bed. It's pastel, it's bright, there's light from the outside, so it's either a dream come true or your worst nightmare with all the colors. It's a dream come true for me. Let's head back downstairs now and check out our room. The first room here is a galaxy room. It's dimly lit with the nice blue and purple colors, and there's an astronaut table and a telescope that technically doesn't work, but it helps the ambiance. The next room here is a luxurious island getaway. House guests who pick this room will enjoy some nice straw walls and comfy beds that will make you feel like you're in Sulani. And the final room here, possibly my favorite room that I've ever made, is the topsy-turvy room. This room is trippy, and you can see why. You have beds on the floor, beds on the walls, beds on the ceiling. They're everywhere. Just be sure that you sleep on the correct ones. Don't worry, we make sure all of the furniture in this room is extra safe, so none will fall on you while sleeping. Hopefully. Next up, let's hop on over to the left side of the entrance. That is our kitchen and dining area. We have a nice little blue and purple theme going on here, and the kitchen has all the fixins the house guests need to make their meals. There isn't enough room for everybody at the dining table, but it's the Sims 4 who eats together at the same time anyway. This door here in the kitchen leads to the pantry. Nothing exciting really going on here, but it's nice to know where the extra supplies are. Down the hallway here, we also have the game table for house guests to kill time if they need, and an easel for the artistic ones should inspiration strike. These doors to the left lead to 2 areas. First of all is the diary room. This is where the confessionals will take place and where house guests will spill all the tea. And heading outside here are the challenge grounds where the competitions will take place. There's nothing here now, but rest assured it will be decorated and prepared for the many competitions we will have. Turning right just before you head outside are the bathrooms. Inspired by this eco lifestyle bench and wall decor, I basically transformed the whole bathroom area into a nice green goodness. Here, the house guests can do their business and become squeaky clean, or just hang out if they wanna hang out in the bathroom. And finally, the great outdoors, where I believe is the place where most house guests will spend their time in this hot, hot summer. Of course, we have the pool with the floaties and some lounge chairs under the watchful eyes of the flamingos. We also have a little awning here and a barbecue grill for those who want to take their culinary skills outside the house. And for the active ones, we have a ping pong table as well as some gym equipment. And in the corner, we have the ever so controversial but necessary hot tub. Well, that concludes our lovely house tour. Be sure to let me know your favorite areas or your thoughts in the comments below. Next, let's move on to the cast. So, a disclaimer that I want to repeat before going to the cast, I did include some fan-submitted sims from the gallery for this season, but I would just want to say that if you didn't see your sim in this one, there will always be the next. I want to include everyone's sims eventually, as you all know. And also remember that I probably will make fun of your sims at some point, so don't take it too seriously, and I hope everyone can have fun watching this season. Now, a little info on the cast itself. Each house guest will have 4 to 5 traits. I selected 4 traits for each person, but some house guests will have a 5th one, and these traits are ones that I think should be more of a likes and dislikes thing than a trait, and I don't think they should take up like a full trait spot. So this could be like dog or cat lover, or vegetarian, or lactose intolerant. You get the gist. Each house guest will also have up to 4 skills, and each skill can go up to level 5. In addition, the main twist for this season is teams, which will run from week 1 to week 3. More info on that later, but each house guest will be put into a team that best represents their character. And the 4 teams this season are Team Artiste, Team Strong, Team Ice Cream Chillin', very inspired by Blackpink, and Team Hashtag Hot. I think that's about it. Now let's meet our 12 victims, house guests for this season. Kicking it off today is a very familiar face. She is none other than the queen herself, Shima Aduba. On Survivor, she brought the drama. She played hard from the very beginning and caused some very iconic eliminations. She was part of the Brawn tribe there, and in the Big Brother house, she is of course part of Team Strong. Shima is a command center lead, and she's already cooped up in her room all of the time sending astronauts to space, so Big Brother should be no problem for her. She is hot-headed, mean, self-assured, and a geek, and has the fitness, cooking, logic, and handiness skills, only strengthened from her time on Survivor. She is competitive, she has her eye on the prize, and she will do anything it takes to get there. Isaiah Green is next up on the list. He's actually one of my earlier sims in a secret test run Big Brother season when I first started the Sims 4 long ago. He was the chaotic evil and the drama there, and of course he's improved in this version in terms of looks, but not exactly his traits. His traits include active, evil, snob, unflirty, and lactose intolerant. My goodness, did I do him dirty? Oh well. He may look scrawny, but believe it or not, he packs a punch, hence why he's also on Team Strong. Isaiah is a level 2 in the criminal career and holds the title of Petty Thief. I'm sorry. He is obviously here to win some money and go on to do bigger things, whatever it may be, so let's just wish him the best anyway. For his skill set, he has fitness, mischief, charisma, and programming. And I'm very intrigued to see how he will navigate the game. Hopefully he doesn't actually steal from the house. Jeremiah Hendricks, a very familiar face and a fan favorite from The Sims Amazing Race along with his father, where he won the hearts of many viewers and ladies on the race. You probably think he's on Team Strong because of those big rugby arms, but nope, he is on Team Ice Cream Chillin'. Why? Cause he literally could care less about winning. He's just here for some fun and to meet some people. He has the fitness, video gaming, singing, and bowling skills, which is pretty diverse actually. He's going on his 2nd year at the Foxbury Institute, and he remains active, family-oriented, a bro, and a little bit of a slob. Jeremiah seemingly has it all, the charisma, the strength, but how will he fare being cooped up in the Big Brother house? From the jungles of Salvadorada, let's welcome Jorge Bronco. Jorge is unemployed and he's an avid adventurer and archaeologist, consistently filling up the museum with his treasures and artifacts. I like to think that he applied for Survivor, but his application fell in the Big Brother pile, cause why on earth would he apply for Big Brother? Anyways, this man is gloomy, a goofball, a maker, a loner, and a dog lover. Besides his archaeology endeavors, he's also a helpful soul, helping his friends and neighbors with little repairs here and there. His skills include fitness, archaeology, handiness, and Salvadoradian culture. He hopes to win the money to go to upgrading this sad-looking museum into a real tourist buzzer. Jorge is just all around a great guy, but we will see if his gloomy, lonely side will take over or if he will make something of himself in the Big Brother house. Ah, finally, the first of many fan-submitted sims that I took from the gallery. This is Michaela Oakley, and she is submitted by the user CalebX on the gallery, with a little bit of a makeover from yours truly. Michaela is clumsy, outgoing, a music lover, and a little bit of a slob, but she is the coolest, most calm person you will ever see. Hence, she is on Team Ice Cream Chillin' for this season. Michaela is basically a free spirit, as they like to call it. She has no mega plans for her life and she just kind of wants to live whatever she feels in the moment. She is currently a customer support at some retail store down in Willow Creek, and on the weekend she spends time doing yoga and meditation at the spa. Her skills include charisma, wellness, and singing, and like every adventure of hers, she just wants to have a good soothing time in the Big Brother house. Nandini Parikh is next on the cast list. You may remember her from The Sims Amazing Race, or maybe you don't. She raced with her boyfriend and unfortunately went out pretty early, but she showed great potential, so we had to bring her back for more. She is the first member of Team #Hot, cause in her mind, she is the hottest thing out there. Her traits are creative, high maintenance, mean, squeamish, and vegetarian. And she still works as a snooty pundit, quite the title, but also known as level 4 in the art critic career. If she's not at home canoodling with her boyfriend, she's by herself in her studio, creating art for the masses. Her skills consist of fitness, charisma, singing, and painting, so there really is no end to her creative skills. My only concern for her is whether she will be able to avoid causing a scene in the Big Brother house. But honestly, if she does, I ain't complaining. It's pretty much why I casted her. Next up is another fan-submitted sim, this time by Audrey42. He looks so freaking cute, and his name is Naoki Tanaka, who hails from Mount Komorabi. I don't actually have the Snowy Escape pack, so the footage is limited, but this man is a writer by day and a dance professor by night. He is the true epitome of creativity, so he is the first member of Team Artiste. Naoki was unfortunately orphaned as a child, so he hopes to win some money to travel back to Mount Komorabi and learn more about his culture, as well as start an orphanage to help the children in the future. His traits include bookworm, dance machine, good, and erratic. So, you know, sometimes we gotta talk to ourselves to get the inspiration flowing, okay? Naoki also has quite some skills, including dancing, photography, writing, and cooking. This is a man that's also looking for love as well as the grand prize, so I sense a showman's blooming with this man. Moving on, we have another sim submitted by the masses. This is Rusty Booth, submitted by Lucy Hannah 85. The description written for this sim is already perfect, so I'll just read it word for word for y'all, okay? Rusty Booth is an eccentric fashion photographer and serial monogamist. He aspires to live the bachelor life as long as possible. When he's not flirting with his subjects, he's in a cleaning frenzy or stress cooking to keep his hidden anxieties at bay. So he's also part of Team #Hot because whoo, look at this man. He is an art lover, a cat lover, and also erratic, neat, and romantic. I can totally see this man flirting his way to the end, and he definitely will be a super interesting character to watch in this game. He is a freelance photographer and is coupled with quite a few skills, namely charisma, photography, cooking, and gourmet cooking. I'm just so intrigued to see what he will do in the Big Brother house. Hello, Sabrina Briscoe checking into the Big Brother house. This is yet another fan-submitted sim, and the creator is Ryan 1217. I hope I said that right. Sabrina is hot stuff. So yeah, she is in fact on Team #Hot. Sabrina oozes charisma wherever she goes, and she makes friends pretty easy, but at the same time, she is not afraid to betray and send people packing as long as it benefits her game. She has the traits insider, evil, materialistic, and outgoing. everything. She's currently a student at the University of Brightchester studying psychology, so she knows a thing or two about manipulation if it comes down to it. Her skill set consists of charisma, research and debate, and logic. Sabrina is smart and she is definitely here to play the game more than anything else. We will see if she succeeds or if she will crumble under the pressure. Move aside, Sahari Jang is here. Sahari is submitted by user JTMV89 on the gallery, and she is an inspiring mother of 3 and a preschool teacher from Oasis Springs. The children aren't allowed to watch Big Brother anyway, and she kinda hopes it stays that way, even despite her appearance on the show. You know, sometimes you go a little crazy on Big Brother and you probably don't want the school halls or the whole family to talk about it for years. She is ambitious, cheerful, family-oriented, a perfectionist, and a vegetarian. She is a jolly woman and takes things easy. That's why she's on Team Ice Cream Chillin'. She also has multiple skills including charisma, research and debate, logic, and parenting. Don't be fooled by her nice demeanor. This woman has a ton of fire and competitiveness in her body that's ready to be unleashed in the Big Brother house. You know this guy, everyone knows this guy. He's just returned from the jungles of Survivor, and he is Salim Banali, your local artist and blogger from San Myshuno. Salim pretty much chilled and slept the whole time on Survivor, so I figured maybe Big Brother could be a better opportunity for him. We'll see. He is on Team Artiste, and he is creative, lazy, non-committal, and a bookworm. You know, as his bio says, Salim is a very artistic guy that's only weighed down by his laziness, so either he'll make something of himself with his skills, or he will be singled out early again due to his lack of connections, cause you know he's napping the whole time. Speaking of skills, this man has fitness, video gaming, charisma, and writing. I don't really know what else to say, but good luck to this man. May he find some way to charm his way to the finale, or he'll just nap. I don't know. Zainab Zahir is the final member of the cast, and she is submitted by user Right1710. Zainab is an art lover, cheerful, creative, perfectionist, and lactose intolerant. And what do you know, she is on Team Artiste for this season of Big Brother. Zainab is a creative genius and spends all her days and nights basically creating masterpieces on her easel. Her career at the moment is a hungry artist, which is quite fitting for where she is right now. Her main goal in winning Big Brother is to open an art shop of her own in the bustling city of San Myshuno. Whew, so much competition. Her skill set consists of charisma, painting, and piano. Zainab is upbeat, eager, and hopes to win her way to the finale by being a fun-loving presence in the Big Brother house. Let's hope she doesn't spend all her time just creating paintings for the house, cause I think I already got enough on the walls, right? And that concludes our cast list. Let me know who you are rooting for to win the game. Who do you think will be out first? Who interests you? I always welcome your feedback and predictions, so feel free to comment them down below. The premiere will come this Friday, and it probably will be like a 2-part premiere, so no eliminations until the 2nd episode at least. I also am going on vacation the next week, so my videos may be a little staggered for a little bit, like Big Brother videos only on Friday, but I'll try to record as much as I can. Thank you for watching my cast review today. I hope you're just excited as I am to begin this season. I can already sense a lot of drama and fun happening. Leave me any feedback you have in the comments below before the season starts, and see you at the premiere. Bye now!